Oh my goodness, the feeling of euphoria that I had at that moment of excitement and joy is unexplainable. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I know I haven't put out a video in a few days, but I've been really busy working and just, the holidays and everything. But yeah, this video is gonna be about how I believe in the law of attraction and how the law of attraction got me the job that I wanted and to work for the company that I wanted. So my dog's gonna be in the video with me today. Also, I just want to address like the lighting right here on my picture frames. I know you guys can see it, but there's nothing I can do about it. So sorry. Okay, anyway, so the law of attraction, yes, I totally believe in it. So I basically started reading the book The Secret. I've read it twice already, and then I bought the book The Power. Once I started to want to work for a new airline, which like a lot of you guys know, I used to work for JetBlue, and then I really wanted to work for American so badly. The feeling was just like intense, and I really wanted to pursue my dream of working for a legacy airline. So as a lot of you guys know, there is something called the vision board. So I created my own vision board, and I'll insert it right here so you guys can see what my vision board looks like. So when I wanted to work for American, I started printing out all these pictures and places that I wanted to go and the aircrafts that I wanted to work on. So pretty much every night before I went to bed, I would look at my vision board and I would visualize myself actually wearing the uniform, working on those types of aircrafts, going to those types of locations. So once I would actually lay in bed, I would close my eyes and I would have visualizations, and I would start to generate the emotions of actually getting my dream. Now, words are good, and definitely, you have to speak positively, but without the feelings that go hand in hand with the words, the law of attraction will not work without having the feelings as well. So I really had to generate the feelings of having what I wanted without having had it yet, which is kind of difficult. And I know you guys are probably thinking, well, how am I going to generate the emotions of having something that I don't have? And yeah, it's definitely hard, but you really have to just meditate on it and really try and just really generate those feelings by visualizing and by meditation and just laying there and thinking how you're gonna feel when you get the job. So for instance, in my particular situation, I would lay there and I would think how I'm gonna feel the minute I get the phone call that I got the job, and then I would start to feel like the feelings of excitement and my euphoria of how I was gonna react the minute that I found out I got the job. So finally, obviously the law of attraction worked for me. I got the job that I wanted. I was able to generate the feelings of having the job, and I was able to actually bring it and receive it into my life. So okay, I got the job, and then now came the issue of when I'd be able to start training. Now I wanted to start training the very first class of the fall, and because seniority is everything, so the sooner you get in, the better. And I said to myself, I want to be in the September 21st class. So, time was passing, and I still had not received a phone call that I was going to be in the September 21st class. But you know what? I did not let that feeling go. I wanted to be in there, and I knew that I was going to make it into the September 21st class. And that's something I kept doing. I just kept saying September 21st, September 21st, and that's the feeling that I had in my head. What I did was I wrote a letter to myself pretending that it was from American, and the letter was dated, "You have been invited to attend training on September 21st. So pretty much I wrote myself a letter that this was actually going to happen to me in my life. The next thing that I did was I started to pack my luggage as if I was going to leave to training for September 21st. So my bags were packed. I started to, fold up all my clothes, iron everything, and just, put out the feeling and the emotion into the universe that I was going to training on this date. So I started packing my bags. I wrote myself a letter for September 21st. And then I just started to visualize myself September 21st going to training and being excited that I finally got the date that I wanted. So lo and behold, we're almost 2 weeks from training. We're 2 weeks from September 21st, and I still hadn't gotten the call, and I was starting to feel frustrated, but I did not lose hope, and I did not want to give up the faith, because you cannot give up the faith with the law of attraction. You got to keep it there. So yes, you keep it there, and you can't let the feelings of doubt come into your visualizations or your life. You have to keep being strong and believing that you're going to be there September 21st, and it doesn't matter how it's going to happen. All that matters is that it's going to happen, and you can't think about how the universe is going to bring it to you. You have to know that it's going to happen, and it doesn't matter how. You just have to believe that it will. So okay, we are now like we are like about a week now away from September 21st, and I still hadn't heard anything about September 21st. And then I got a phone call. The phone call said, hey, we would like to invite you to training on October 26th. And I said, oh, that is not September 21st. And then I said, okay, sure, absolutely, you know, I'll take it, October 26th. And then I said, let's see. Let me ask them, hey, do you guys happen to have any earlier class by any chance? They said, actually, somebody just dropped out of the class on September 21st. Did you want to go to that one? Oh my goodness, the feeling of euphoria that I had at that moment of excitement and joy is unexplainable, because it was what I had been wanting to manifest, and it finally came into my life. I got the date that I wanted, and when he told me that that one person dropped out of September 21st, I was jumping for joy, and he could hear it through the phone how happy and how grateful that I was to actually be able to go into the class that I wanted on September 21st. So yes, of course, I accepted, and I got to go to the class that I wanted and the class that I manifested, and guess what? It happened at a week's notice. Meanwhile, all of my other classmates had known about training for almost 2 months now, and I found out 1 week prior. And all because I kept the faith, I got to go to the class that I wanted. So this is how I got the job that I wanted, and I got to go to the training date that I wanted, all because of the law of attraction. And you know, you guys, I believe in God. I believe that law of attraction has a lot to do with faith. So that's just pretty much how I brought all this stuff into my life. Now the next thing is to practice the law of attraction in your everyday life, being nice to people, having good feelings, and things of that nature. So I'm just very grateful for everything that I've had. And you know, once you're grateful and you are expressing gratitude to the universe, and you're showing how happy you are and all the good feelings that you're putting out there, the universe is taking that and they're gonna give it right back to you. So more good things, more good things, more good things. But then if you're thinking, oh, you know, I don't have this, or I wish I had money, or I wish I had the car that I wanted, you're giving off feelings of lacking. Therefore, try not to give up feelings that you're in a lack of. Give up the feelings that you have what you want, and make sure that you have the emotions with it. And like I said, I know it's hard to have the emotions of something you don't have, but you have to generate them. And really imagine how happy you're going to be when you get what you want. And by having those feelings, you will in turn get what you want. And it works, trust me. That's my experience with the law of attraction. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video on how I got my job and the law of attraction. If you have any questions, make sure you post them down below. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. I love you guys so much. Remember, have good feelings. Goodbye. The snow's coming down.